because Lithuania, we talk about ideal combinations for boats. When you look at that Lithuanian K4, there are 4 200-metre specialists basically in that boat. They've gone in there and they have turned that into an absolute speed machine. They were incredibly fast and surprised everybody in Szeged. The Maldonis brothers at the front of the boat, they're just, I mean, and it's that self-belief that they've got.
Yeah, they've been in really unbelievable form, obviously taking the win in Szeged, which I don't think anyone was expecting. So, yeah, it's interesting to see how those 200-metre paddlers have been able to sort of get the legs to do it over 500 in the K4.
And the thing was, in Szeged, that was the way they finished. They flew home to knock off the Spanish, who are formidable, the Germans as well. It was a really strong performance. But what's going to be interesting here is in lane 5, the Ukrainians are back. And they were very good. Gee, they looked strong yesterday. It is exactly the same crew that won bronze at the World Championships last year. So again, Stuart, talking about teams that are stuck together, they've trained together all the time, they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and that is something which will hold them in good stead, I think, today.
Yeah, it certainly helps with confidence, confidence to win. So it'll be really good to see if they can challenge Lithuania today.
That's the Ukrainians there in the yellow and blue boat, looking to take a gold medal here and send a big signal, send a strong signal. The Germans aren't here, the Spanish aren't here, but Lithuania will provide a very good test for the Ukrainians. I think of the other crews, Stuart, obviously Australia were good in the semi-finals this morning. We know that Denmark is going along quite strongly. In fact, I think they won their semi-final. They won their heat, Denmark, so maybe they've got a combination here to watch as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be some really close racing. Another Polish boat in the final. Good to see Japan in there as well. It's a really quick race, so I think it'll be really close all the way to the finish line.
And the Italians, we shouldn't discount them because they have Manfredi Rizza in there, who was the silver medalist behind Liam Heath.
Yeah.
No, sorry, behind Sandor Totka in Tokyo. So we know that he's fast, as is Di Liberto. So 2 speed horses in the Italian crew as well. But let's watch this race. Watch the Ukrainians in the yellow and blue boat, and right next to them the Lithuanians. They will be the 2, I think, that will be throwing down the biggest challenge to the rest of the field. This will be a real splash and dash affair, and they are underway. Good even start. Nobody had too many problems as they get out of the starting blocks. The Lithuanians quickly into their rhythm. And they've gone out with the Ukrainians already, Stuart, and it looks like the Ukrainians flexing their muscle early on. Look at them go.
Poland on the far side as well.
Yeah, indeed, with Stepan, with Grabowski, Wujak and Mikalski as well. But in the middle of the field, it's Ukraine at the moment. The Lithuanians just dropping off a little bit, but they did this last week as well. They've got a big finish. So Ukraine welcoming themselves back to the competition and have gone out early to put a stranglehold on this race as we head down to the halfway stage. It's Ukraine ahead of Denmark. It looks like keeping up alongside the Ukrainians. Lithuania dropping back a little way now. They've got a bit of work to do to get back into this race. In fact, they've got a lot of work to do if they want to get back and challenge for a medal even. Because it's Ukraine in front, Denmark second, the Australians hanging on for third. But Ukraine, gee, they look strong, don't they?
Yeah, really impressive performance. They've just blown the field away. You can see Lithuania coming through now. But I think I don't think anyone's going to match Ukraine.
No, that is it. Looks like the Australians will get up for second, which we'll be happy about, and third to Denmark. But I think if the Spanish crew and the Germans are watching at home, they'll know that here is a crew that, I mean, they've just had that consistency of personnel, and coming back this week after missing Szeged and showing in their smart new outfits. I like the look. I like their tops. Very smart indeed.
Yeah, nice boat too.
It is a good boat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. But showing that they are a force to be reckoned with. Welcome back to World Cup paddling Ukraine. Been a good day for the Ukrainians. They've picked up a couple of gold now. And that is a strong result for the lads from Ukraine. The Lithuanians just, they got blown away early, I think.
Yeah, strong out the gates, but they just couldn't hold it in the last 250 meters.
And they were strong from start to finish. The Australians will be encouraged by that result. Certainly with Riley Fitzsimmons in the front of the boat, powering home. You can see there they were sitting in midfield, but coming home nice and strong to take the silver. And Denmark showing that they are a good, consistent performer. They were good in the heats and taking that form through to the final to pick up the bronze medal. Get confirmation here, but yeah, that is a very convincing win in a K4 500. Ukraine first, Australia taking the silver, and Denmark taking the bronze. Lithuania finishing fourth there. They'll be a bit disappointed that they couldn't back up their form from Szeged. As we said before, you can only beat who they put on the water against you, and the Ukrainians came out today and have made a statement in this event. There's the Lithuanians congratulating them. They'll be back, the Lithuanians. They've shown us that they are fast. They just need to recapture the style and the form that won them the gold in Szeged. But there's confirmation there with Ukraine, Australia and Denmark sharing the medals in the men's K4 500. And the Ukrainians coming into the dock now. We'll hopefully get a quick word with them about their result. Good result from Denmark. They look like they've found a good combination, Stuart, for the K4.
Yeah, really good to see them challenging in this this K4 event in such a crucial year. So I think they'll be happy with that, and it's something that they can work on going into the World Championships.
Yes, and as we've said before, you get that K4 qualified and solves a lot of your problems, or creates problems in some ways. Who's going to do the K2, who's going to do the K1? Let's have a listen to our Ukrainian gold medalists.
Hello, what do you think about this race?
Ukrainian language?
English.
English not English.
It was very, very hard, but very good race. Yeah. A very, very big thank you from my team for this race and for this win.
Okay, and what do you expect from this year?
No, don't understand,
Sorry.
Okay.
Bro,
Ми хочемо сказати в першу чергу за все привіт. Країна, привіт. Родичі, привіт, батьки, наші любі. Ми хочемо сказати Європі дякую за вашу підтримку. Просимо у вас F-16 для пацанів. Просимо у вас все, щоб тільки можна було.
І дякуємо нашим захисникам за те, що ми можемо
тут прославляти нашу страну, нашу країну.
Також привіт нашим близьким та рідним. Велике вам дякую.
Well, there you go.